Well folks, it's an absolute scorcher today, but we're outside for a pretty good reason because we're back with the 1999 Jeep Cherokee. Time for another Jeep vid. We're gonna do a rear storage system with a fridge, so let's go take a look. So the last thing we did to this thing on video was the roof rack with the KC daylighters. Gotta say, one of my favorite additions to the Jeep. It looks amazing, I get so many compliments. Well, something we did off camera was new wheels and tires. We got the General Grabbers with some Mayhem Voyagers in bronze. It really transformed the look. I took off the side bumpers over there. The glue's still on there, but there's some rust underneath the adhesive. So I think I'm gonna take it off, sand it down, paint it, and maybe put some vintage kind of striped decals over it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It sat for a while because it had some death wobble and I was away at school, so now it's fixed and we're going to do some interior modifications. So here's how I have the trunk normally, just two ammo boxes. I just put my tools in the middle. So what we're going to do is make a system with some drawers, shelves, maybe a cargo basket, still incorporating these ammo boxes and the astroai portable freezer. Here's the design I came up with on my computer. There's a fridge, a couple drawers, keep the ammo boxes in there, basket, and it's all going to be self-contained and removable, which would be nice. Big thank you to astroai for getting this thing out to us for this project. I'll have a link here, I think, maybe here. So make sure to check that out for us. We really appreciate that. This is the 15-liter version. It's got plenty of room for drinks and snacks for a weekend on the trails or the campsite. You have a LED screen with your menu options, your temperature controls, a USB output, which is nice. Here's the cord, the power cord, so you can use household outlet or you can use your standard car cigarette plug. And another thing about this is it can get pretty cold. They say -6 to about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I'm going to do is plug this in while we work on the rear storage system, throw some drinks on there, set it as cold as it'll go, and check on it every now and then to see how it's doing. So let's get started. I'm going to put my very warm water bottle in here. Close the lid and we'll set the controls. So I have it set to -4. Pretty cold considering it's like 95 degrees out, and we'll see how this thing does. The material I'm going to be using today is aluminum. So I got flat stock and also this angled stock. First thing I'm going to do is make my slider for my ammo boxes using our Texas Metalworks welding table and clamps to get everything squared up. Now since we're using aluminum and we don't have an aluminum TIG welder, what we're going to do is MIG weld it using our Hobart multi-process welder here. We already put the spool gun attachment on with our aluminum wire, and down here we have a bottle of 100% argon. So if we come over here and look at the suggested settings, we are using 240 volts. It's an 1/8 inch aluminum, so we're going to be at 19.5 volts with a wire speed of 485 inches per minute. So the welder is set. Probably going to have to mess with the settings a little bit just to get it dialed in, but this will be a good starting point to fine tune. It's been about 10 or 15 minutes and it's already gone from 89 to 48. So pretty impressed with this thing so far. Alright, definitely need a respirator working with this stuff because the fumes are nasty, but this is what I got. This is my basket for my ammo can. It's pretty sturdy. I need to work on getting these welds a little better, but not bad. It actually holds together pretty good. So I need to make one more of these and then the whole middle section. The astroai fridge freezer has been sitting for an hour or two. It says it's at 4 degrees, 3, 5, 4, 0. So yeah, it's definitely right at about 0 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can tell, my water bottle is almost completely frozen. So very impressed by that. That's pretty awesome. Now that we know the fridge works pretty good and we get the ammo box trays ready, it's time to do one of the middle pieces, which is the fridge slider. I got these heavy duty locking sliders here, drawer slides, and what I'm going to do, I already did one, but just cut a piece of this angle aluminum stock the length of the fridge and mount this up so that it can come out all the way. I can take the fridge out, or I can just access the opening and then fold it right back up. So all I really did was just cut this to size and then rivet this heavy duty slider on here. And then this will get riveted to the ammo box sliders. So I'll show you how to do it on this next piece. I got the sliders mounted up on both sides. Now I need to add some 2x6s as a spacer because of this lip right here. In order for the drawer sliders to clear that, I need to raise it up about 2 inches. So I'm going to do that. That'll also kind of give us a more solid base. The bump here in the back of the cargo area definitely threw a wrench in my plans because I had to add these 2x6 spacers, which ended up working pretty good, and it allows our fridge to slide in and out flawlessly. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Just lift up on these 2 handles, pull out, and boom, fridge is out. Once there's weight and everything back here, it'll be a lot sturdier, as well as the turnbuckles holding it down. But this allows you to get to your snacks, food, and whatnot, and it goes right back in. I'm back with the Hobart spool gun. Gonna do some more aluminum MIG welding. I got my risers cut that'll hold the top basket like this. There'll be one on each corner. Those will support that, and I'm also gonna attach some other stuff to there, I think, so I'll show you that in a bit. Oh, that one ain't too bad. Definitely takes a little getting used to with the spool gun, but that looks a lot better than the first welds I did. Now I'm going to add on my top support rail that's going to hold the cargo basket. It's just connecting to here. This will all be kind of boxed in later on to hold that basket and keep it nice and sturdy. So right here I have my cargo basket material. Got this from the dumpster because you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's 1999 Jeep Cherokee rear overlanding storage system cargo basket. With that being said, we'll slot this in up top and see how it fits. All right. Perfect. That is pretty sturdy. Gives me plenty of places to put bungee cords or straps. I dig it. One of the last pieces of this rear storage system is to add a little shelf right here. It'll be pretty slim because it's got to fit between this fridge and the top basket, but it'll probably hold some thinner things like my ratchets and wrenches. In addition to that, I'm going to add some pieces of wood right here and down here and screw on some pegboard so I can hang some straps and recovery gear and stuff like that on the outside in this empty space. Next step is to go to the Swag Offroad PortaBand table, cut up some of this aluminum angle stock to hang my shelf. Alright, we'll lock in that astroai for the freezer. Step back, take a look. Alright, I kind of freestyled this whole rear cargo area. Even though I had a design, it definitely changed a lot. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. A lot of the other overlanding setups I've seen for rear cargo areas is kind of like built-in shelves and drawers, which is really cool. But the thing with that is that for me, I really wanted to be able to take this out. I can remove it, put other stuff in the trunk if I need to. So I'm happy with how it turned out. I still need to put pegboard on the side so I can hang some recovery tools. a little bottom to the shelf drawer here. But other than that, we're pretty much done here, and I'll show you it on the Jeep once it's all tied up. So here's the pegboard going on. When I put these on, I made them so this side of the L is facing out. So I had some space behind for the hooks to go through for the pegboard. I've got the storage system in the back of the Jeep for the first time, and I'm gonna go ahead and load it up. So first up, heavy duty drawer slides come out. And then we load in the astroai fridge freezer. Pop that back in. Like that. Ammo box 1. Ammo box 2. Got my ratchet set. This little cubby storage right in there. And last but not least, tire inflator right there. Still got plenty of space. I got the whole basket. Got some room in front, some room on the sides. Got my pegboard so I can hang up some recovery straps and stuff. My CB antenna up here. But let y'all take a look for yourselves. I think it turned out great. It's completely modular, very easy to remove. I can lift it in and out by myself. Plenty of room around it. A couple things left to do. I was wanting to stain the wood black or paint it, and I have to add these turnbuckles to hold it down, cinch it down real tight so it's not bumping around everywhere. What I'm going to do for that is use these stock tie downs for the rear cargo area. Put one end of the turnbuckle in there and rivet on a little small D-ring onto the cargo basket so that this thing can really cinch it down. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment if you want to see more Jeep content. I'll put all the links to the parts and tools I used on this thing in the description, as well as a couple of rough dimensions in case you guys are wanting to do something similar. Maybe this will give you guys a little bit of inspiration. It's a little bit of a different style of rear cargo setup. One that I haven't seen too much before, especially not with these billet ammo boxes. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.